And when you make money in Canada, what's subtracted from your income? That's my main question we're going to cover today. And there's really five, maybe six things. One is provincial tax, federal tax, retirement, employment insurance, CPP, and maybe some other benefits. But let's go through them one by one real quick. One is we have a graduated tax system in Canada. So when you earn money, you have to pay tax based on how much money you earn. So this chart here shows the federal income taxes that if you were to earn your first 55,867, you got to pay 15% of your income to the federal government. This other chart on the right is the combined tax rate. So that looks like there's 8 tax brackets, but they're just combined federal and provincial with the Manitoba tax bracket where I'm at. And you can see there's difference in how you earn income. If it's interest income, capital gains income, a non-Canadian dividend, or an eligible Canadian dividend, they're taxed differently. So when it comes to how you earn money, how you're taxed is based on how much you earn and, of course, how you earn it. Now, both the employer and the employee have to contribute to CPP. The maximum benefit you can get from CPP is about $13,064 a month or $16,000 a year. So in CPP, you pay based on your income and you pay 5.95%. Let's call it 6%. You pay 6, your employer pays 6. And so you pay up to $68,000. You're paying CPP as a percentage of your income. The max you can pay per year is $7,735 based on you and your employer. Now you pay a little bit, employer pays a little bit. If it's just you and you're just an employee, then the maximum you can pay is $3,867. So if you make 70 grand a year and you're self-employed, you're paying $7,700 to CPP every year as you coming off your check. It's on top of your taxes. And then you have employment insurance comes off a lot of people's checks. Now this is up to $63,000. After that, you can't insure income beyond $63,000. And the employee pays part and the employer pays part. The employee pays 1.66% of their income and the employer pays 2.32. So once you've paid your yearly premium up to the max and you get up to a percentage of your income when you claim, or you have other options when you claim if you get, for example, someone gets pregnant and goes on maternity leave or paternity leave, and that comes off your check. And then if you have a retirement program, that comes off your check as well. And that can come off before you pay tax. So many times you can do a pre-tax retirement program. And so those are the things that come off the check. One of the distinctions that we got to make is when you get a tax credit versus a tax deduction. Now, a tax credit is a dollar for dollar reduction in income taxes. A tax deduction, it reduces the taxable income that's paid. So, for example, if you get a $100 tax credit for a federal training credit, you get $100 less taxes. Tax credit means less taxes. A tax deduction is less income to be taxed on. So if I invest $764 into my business, getting things going, getting a license, then I'm taxed on $764 less dollars as things go on. Here's the last example before we let you go. It's if you're investing, if you have a paycheck, this is from CRA. If you make $2,000 a month biweekly, here you're going to be looking at your CPP is $115, your EI is $34, your federal tax is $190, provincial tax $147, and so you're going to end up with $1,591 at the end of that's what goes into your bank account. So if you earn $2,000, you keep $1,591. That's without any RRSP contribution. Now here, if you look at your pay stub and you have a $200 RRSP contribution, now all the other numbers adjust because you're not getting taxed on $2,000, you're getting taxed on $1,800. And so your actual take-home pay is $1,446 as opposed to $1,591, reducing it by $145. Now, as you go through this with me, a lot of this stuff might be Greek, but learning about taxes is really learning about the future. And comment below if you think taxes are going to go up, but up. If you think taxes are going to go down, you think we're going to get a responsible government in here who manages everything properly, and let me know if you think taxes are going to go up or down.